Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video today. As you can see here, I'm working on a 6x12 pocket page layout. These are all photos from Conwy, Wales. I decided to have a little snack when I got to town because when I left that morning I did not have breakfast, and there was this little cafe right down the street from the castle, so I figured why not give it a try. So I had a little carrot cake snack here and some tea, and I just nosed around the shop. Look at these lovely cheeses in their display case. It was very fun. So I need a card here, preferably food related, and then I need some embellishments. No idea what those will be. I do have a lot of empty space up here that I could do something with that. This is pretty full, so I'm not sure I can do anything there. But again, I have empty space here. I could do something around the plate if needed. So that's what I'm starting with, and I'll figure it out as I go. So the first thing I've done is pick out my card, and I think I want to use this one. And I think this was from a set that was meant to be about your local area, things that you like, because it says neighborhood eatery, but I think I can still get away with it here. It's not exactly the same yellow, but it's close, and I want to bring in that brighter color. I love yellow anyway, so it works for me. And it was in this little neighborhood area. There's just a block of little shops, boutiques, this cafe right before you go in to enter the castle. So I think it's appropriate. So I want to use that. Then I think the next thing I'm going to do is pull out a bunch of my food related stuff and see what I could possibly add here. And then hopefully I'll end up with a mix of the food stuff and then some travel stuff. All right, I have pulled out a bunch of food-related things that I have. So this is just a mix of different ephemera things. And then I have some acrylic pieces. That's probably way too big. I do love it though. I'll find a way to use it elsewhere. These might be good. They're smaller. Those are wood veneers. I have some other wood veneers. I don't remember what all these say. They're from Ali Edwards, obviously, but I'd have to open them to remember for sure. And then I have a bunch of Ali Edwards chipboard pieces from different releases that she's done. So I have all of that. And then I also just have some miscellaneous stickers. Some are 3D. Most of them are flat. Ooh, got yellow on there. Ooh, Sweet Life might work for my cake. Ooh, I'm gonna put those right there. Come back to those. Anyway, so I just have a bunch of different stuff, and then I have some generic phrases here that are in all neutrals, black, white, and gray, which is awesome. So I'll look through all of this stuff, see what I can use. So I was looking more at this sheet of stickers, and I think I want to use both of these for sure because I do have the yellow in there. The pink isn't really there, but kind of. There's sort of a pink tint back here, so I think I could get away with it. This is just white with little pink dots, and then that blue, there is blue here. It's not perfect, but it's close. I thought about this one, but I think that's too much blue, and I didn't have a frou-frou coffee or anything. I just had tea, so kind of plain. But I think these two I can use, and then I'm debating on this one. I really like it because of the yellow, but I don't really have any green in there, and I don't know if that really should matter or would matter, but it's making me hesitate on using that. But I think these two I'll use for sure. I just have to figure out where exactly I'm going to work them in, and then I'll move on to see is there anything in these piles that I could also use. Well, people, I forgot that I also had this in my Ireland and Wales stuff. And I think, if I remember right, there are some food, coffee, tea type things in here. So I am going to open that up and just see what's in there. Maybe it'll work with the other stickers that I was looking at. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But I'll at least go through everything and see what I see. In that packet of stuff, I did find these three things. A little mug there, which could be coffee or tea, with a croissant. Oh, happy day, which I only picked that because the color would work. I mean, it was a happy day, but it's mostly about the color. And then this was in there, and it says warm tea. Now, once again, it's pink, which isn't ideal. It's not really what I wanted. But if I use that with these two, then it brings in more pink. So maybe it would work if I used all three. And I love that they're all circle elements as well. So I think I am going to at least use these three, probably not this one right now, but use those three around here and see where that gets me. I adhered this sticker up here in that blank space because I wanted to carry the yellow through in all of the pockets. And since I had it on these three, I needed it up here. Then for this little chipboard here of the teacup, I think I want to do it right here to overlap the yellow and a little bit of the plate and then bring in the pink. So I'll have pink here and here, which is good. They're spaced out on the layout. And then I think I might use this cup over here and actually just put it right on the edge, maybe clip off just a tiny little bit, but sort of over here to the right hand side, and then it will create a visual triangle. Well, guess what? Maybe some of you noticed it, but I didn't at first. This chipboard teacup was sitting like that, so I didn't see it at first. But this is an even better option, I think, than this one. So this has lots of yellow, which is what I was going for. And this sort of grayish brown is fine. It's a neutral, but I don't want to put these on top of each other now. It's yellow on yellow, but I could move it down here in the middle, perhaps, and hang over the plate on that side. And then I still have yellow top and bottom, and then I could still do the other cup over here. I could even scooch this over a little bit if I want, but I definitely think I want to use this cup instead and then still work in, oh, but wait a minute. No, then I'll have two cups. Shoot. What if I move this here? Nope, I don't like that at all. So that's gonna have to go down here somewhere, or would it be better here in the middle? No, I don't like that. If I do it, it's probably gonna be down here. So I have that, then I'll just have to figure out what could I do instead of this on this card. Luckily, I have managed to pull up that sticker that I had there because I've decided I want to add something to it and I needed to have that up and off of there so I could place it. In this container stuff, I also found this little phrase that says good morning, and this was the first thing I did that morning. So I think I'm going to place that over here, and it works because it's a white and gray that kind of goes with what I've got going on. And then I can put this right at the end and still use it, still get in the color, but it adds a little bit more to that empty corner. So I think I'm going to do that, and then I'll assess if I need anything else. All right, I adhered that. I reattached the sticker there, and I like that so much better. It doesn't look like that sticker is just kind of floating out there on its own. And I love that this circle mimics this and the curve that's here, the curve of the cup. I love all of that. Another curve here, actually. I do think, though, I'm going to put in a mini staple over here on the edge, because there's kind of a big, oh, never fails. I forget to check if I actually have staples in here. But anyway, it's kind of a lot of extra room there. So if I put a staple in there, that'll help break that up just a little bit. All right, there we go. I've reloaded my staples, and now that's in there, and I love the way that looks. So still have to figure out, do I want to add something to this? It feels plain. You know, I had talked about working in some pink. I do have some pink spray mist that I could add. I don't remember exactly what shade of pink. Let me look for that, and then I'll come back. This is the pink splattering ink that I have. It's from Heidi Swapp. It's Color Shine, so it'll be a little metallic once I spray it. And I do think I'm going to try it. It's light enough where I don't think it'll detract from anything, and if I hate it, it won't be awful. I may actually test it on the back of this first, but that will bring in a little bit of color there. And then I'm wondering, because I have pink up here and then here, if I should find a little something to overlap this or tuck under. I probably have a phrase of some kind I could use. I just have to find it. In my stickers, I found these, and I'm thinking about using this one that just says right now. I feel like this might be a little too dark, but I want to do the splattering first and see how that comes out, because then maybe it'll blend better and I'll like the shade better. But if that doesn't work for any reason, I have lots of different hearts here in different shades of pink. So I figure if all else fails, I can just use one of those next to this and call it good. I did the splattering, and you can see here what it looks like. It's a very light, very subtle, and I'm digging that. So I am going to use it. I'm going to do the other side, and then we can move on. I finished the splattering here. You can see it there, and I think that's perfect. Glad I chose to do that. So I have that done. And then in my heart stickers, I found this one. How perfect is that? It's a light pink, which I want. It's also got the yellow that I want. So I'm pleased with that. And I think, let's see, if this is right underneath this, I feel like maybe I should go that way, but then it runs into the spoon. Maybe it is better on this side. I don't like it right on top. Not super happy with, oh, wait. I was gonna do it up top, but maybe I should do it on the bottom there. Maybe like that. You know what? I like that better, because then it doesn't take away, not like you need to see the spoon, but I kind of like the way that looks. You can see my utensils. So I think maybe I will just do that. And oh, you know what? I have these little pink ones too. Would it be cute to put one over there? Maybe. Then I have a cluster of 3. I think so. I could always add one up top too if I wanted to. I think these are old ones from Felicity Jane. It doesn't say, but they look like they are. So if I just did like that, and then should I add another pink one up here? Just to kind of bring that in. Hold still. Like that. Then I feel like I need one here too. I'm just gonna keep adding all the fun things. So maybe up top here. Right next to the little sprinkle there. I think so, because then I've got this kind of triangle happening here. All right, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone before I add more stuff that I don't need. So I think it's done. Here's another one finished for whales. Thanks for watching.